This is the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show. Heard every Saturday and Sunday from noon to 1 p.m. right here on AM800.
Thank you for doing a good job as always.
Now back to the show with broker owner and host, Dan Gemus.
Okay, I'm back here with you on AM800 till 1 o'clock today. Cassie Baggio in studio with me as well. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. We're with you every Saturday and Sunday from noon to 1 o'clock here on the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show. And now it's time to talk about some tips for an easy move. Now, again, moving is something that people love to do. It's a lot of work, a lot of things to remember. Well, here's a little bit of, and again, you could be just moving apartments, changing apartments, not necessarily, buying or selling real estate. So this can help a few of you out there listening that are looking to make a move right now. So here are some tips. Number one, start early. The importance of planning is there, right? Obviously, benefits of early planning. Well, there's a few.
Yeah.
Reduce stress.
Yeah.
No stress. There's no stress.
Who needs it?
Right? Cost savings. So early planning gives you time to compare quotes from different moving companies if you're going to use a moving company.
Absolutely.
We have not this move. We didn't use a moving company. Our last move here about 5 years ago. The one before that we did. And it was like I forget what we spent, $700 or so. It was well worth it.
Well worth it.
Yeah.
This
one we had to move our house. We had to leave our house about 6 months before our house was ready.
Okay.
So we didn't use a moving company for that purpose.
You could move yourself.
Yeah, we moved stuff ourselves. We used one of those moving the canisters there.
Okay. Yep. The bins.
Yep, the bins. And kind of did that. But otherwise, it's worth the whatever it was, $700 or $800 we used to move that last time. If you save up and you make it part of the cost, right?
And usually you kind of know a little bit of a timeline. Sometimes you've got to move a little faster than others, right. But usually you kind of know, okay, maybe it's in a couple months or 60 days or whatever your closing date is. You can kind of prepare so it's not last minute.
100%.
Yeah.
Declutter before packing, the art of letting go, which is tip number 2. Yeah, before you start packing, take time to declutter, donate, sell, or dispose of items you no longer need. This is a big one.
Yes.
Because how often, are we in a house? I look at these boxes that I brought over from the last house, that I brought over from the last house before that, that have never been opened.
Yep.
I'm like, why am I, dragging these boxes along with me?
Just wiping off the new layer of dust each time.
Exactly. Get rid of stuff.
Yeah. Purging is good. Less is more.
100%. Again, tip number 3, hire a reputable moving company. So get some referrals. Don't just hire someone off of Kijiji or whatever marketplace.
Yes.
Call somebody and look their reviews up online, or have somebody we recommend as a team. We have people in our VIP package as well for our clients that are part of the Dan Gemus team. You're part of our VIP Perks program. Number 4, pack smart. The science of packing. We'll use high quality packing materials and label your boxes clearly. Keep essentials like toiletries and important documents in a separate box for easy access.
Yes, or have a few that I'm going to need these immediately, so you're not having to rip through everything all over again. And
utensils, etc., etc.
That makes sense.
Some stuff for the beds. Get yourself settled for the first night.
Yep.
Notify important parties, so don't leave loose ends. Inform your utility providers, your banks, your other important institutions about your move. This ensures a seamless transition, obviously, right? So schools obviously need to know, like everything that, I guess as you start getting mail, you start to remember, right? Oh, right. I forgot to.
Oh, right. I don't have electricity. How many times have we seen, sometimes you get to the day before and people are like, oh my gosh, I forgot to,
switch whatever.
Yeah, switch whatever over or something like that, or they didn't know. And you've got so much going on at that time. It's understandable. You can kind of forget about things.
And every once in a while, we'll get a phone call from the, buying agent saying, our buyers have something for your sellers that came in the mail.
Yeah.
How do they reach them, right? Yeah. So that happens. You miss stuff and whatnot. But you can also get your mail forwarded from Canada Post.
Yes,
They'll
that's
forward
right.
it for you.
Yeah.
So that's an option as well. Number 6, take inventory, document your belongings. So document your belongings with photos or a detailed list. This will be helpful for insurance purposes, which again, Nikki's parents, my in-laws, just went through a massive house fire, lost everything. Trust me, if you had photographs or even a quick video walkthrough of your property, it would be very, very helpful. right?
Yeah, it's
When it
something you
comes
don't
time
think
to deal with
about.
insurance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
You don't think of it till it's
Too late.
Too late.
Yeah.
And then as more time goes on, you start thinking of more and more stuff you had that you never thought of. They were in drawers, or you go to reach for something. Oh, right, I had that, but I forgot to tell the insurance company I had that and whatnot. That kind of thing.
Wow,
right?
that makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't think about that.
That's right. Plan your layout. So visualize your new home. Before moving in, plan the layout of your new home. Knowing where each piece of furniture will go can save you time and effort on moving day. The movers are there. They're bringing stuff in if that's the case, or whoever you have, the in-laws or your family or your cousins or your friends or your siblings helping you move furniture while you have the help there.
Yes.
Try and have it all planned out.
Yes.
So you know where things are going.
One of my friends had moved, and she had movers kind of help because she had a new little one, so she had got some guys to come and help her. And I remember, I think she felt bad. She was like, "Oh, just leave it there, just leave it there." And I was like, No. Where do you want it? No, excuse me, sir. And I think because you're just excited to get in the house, that kind of thing. So having a plan is a good idea. Yeah, for sure.
Prepare an emergency kit. Be ready for anything.
Oh, that's a good one.
So pack a small emergency kit with essentials like water, snacks, and basic tools in case you end up getting locked up. I'm being funny, but in case you go to the wrong house and you're like, what the heck is this? No, but what to include in the emergency kit: bottle of water, non-perishable snacks, first aid supplies, basic tools like a screwdriver and hammer to put your beds together and your tables together or whatnot.
Some toilet paper. Yep.
Yes, toilet paper
and soap.
The pizzerias really love moving days, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Get to know your community, become a local. So explore your new community, depending on where you're at, right?
Yeah.
Shop local.
Oh,
how important is that, right?
Yeah.
I think it's becoming more and more important to folks. Right? To really support his local shops.
Yeah. And it's refreshing. Like, I think people like getting out and seeing all of these rejuvenated boutiques and areas and towns. And I know this year, I started early Christmas shopping, but I bought the majority of my stuff was very local, at least what I could get. Yeah. I went there first for sure before I went elsewhere,
It's
and I try to avoid the mall a little bit like the plague now, but
me too. I know.
But you find different stuff at the boutiques, right? Like, it's not cookie cutter stuff, which is nice.
And there's a relationship built with the shop owners, and the employees.
And I love hearing that. I love hearing that this place is hosting a paint party with this other location from Amherstburg.
They're working together.
Everybody working together, I just think is pretty neat. It's pretty special.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it for our list. We're going to take a break. We are going to come back, and, it's cold out. We all know it. Hey, by the way, for those of you who are driving by or live near the water, Detroit River, look at it's the coolest weather kind of thing happening today with the water. It's like there's the mist above it. I think the water is still warmer than the air. There's like mist, and it's wavy, and it's so cool driving back from Detroit this morning. So if you haven't looked over, look over. It's hard to miss.
So beautiful.
But it's so cool. So we're going to talk about some simple tricks to stay warm this winter. Later on in the show, we have some listener questions. We'll get to those. If you have any questions for Cass and I, well, make sure you text us at 10800. We'll tackle those live on the air. We have a couple left over from yesterday we didn't get to. We also have our gift card giveaway for the Richmond Popcorn Company. You can text us to 10800 with the keyword salty. Salty today. To 10800 with your first and last name, and you're automatically entered to win the $50 for the Richmond Popcorn Company. And that's it. Lots more to come right here on the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show.